Beginnings 93. What's up, DBB 93 squad? I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our old subscribers for returning. What's good, everybody? This is a new spread for the channel. Welcome to the Rainbow Spread, you guys. This reading will be for October 24th until October 31st. Yes. Not only is it that, but this is for the divine masculines. Yes, yes, yes. You guys, I've already put a card, so the card that fell out. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay. It's for aspiration, and it's the Four of Wands. So, just out the gate, like, that hit me like, wow, whoa, powerful, right? But before we get into that, I want to definitely say, make sure you guys take what resonates and let what doesn't fly bye-bye, as well as, whoa, let me slow down. As well as, if I say he and you are a she, make sure you take it and flip it to your situation. If I say she and you are a he, take it and flip it to your situation, or vice versa, because I don't even know what I just said. I'm just so excited to get into this new spread. It's amazing, you guys, and I don't know, it's just, I'm excited. Like, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm super excited, and I'm loving this spread from the moon and back. So, yes, the Four of Wands, right? And aspiration. Like, oh my goodness. Like, before we were talking about, like, when is this cycle going to end? What are we doing? Like, what's up? Like, right? No. Now we are at the Four of Wands. Like, we ready to take this action. Like, what's good? What's popping, baby? Like, and it's upward motion. It's you going to fulfill your goals, okay? Hey. It's like you taking that burst of energy, and it's guiding you. It's pulling you in, and it's all your ideas with this highest potential of all just taking it on. It's like your spirit cannot be contained, and it's giving you this liberation that you have to fulfill this goal within you. It's making you feel free, and you just like, look, I got to do it. I have to do it. And you just can't control yourself. It's like you have so much sugar in your body, right? And if you guys, I've been using this sugar reference for a moment, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the daily for October 24th. It's hilarious. Okay? But this is you, like, really just being motivated and being active, having this fiery energy, reaching out towards your goals, smashing through these blocks with your fists and piercing this resistance and focusing on what you want. Burning through these obstacles with the torch, illuminating this purification, and moving onward and forward. So that takes us into our rainbow spread. Now, for the first card, we go into the what is holding you back from obtaining your heart's desire, okay? And I did shuffle. So, we have 3 cards that did fall out already while I was shuffling, and I want to just take those, you know, and let's talk about them a little bit, okay? I do want to say sometimes we don't realize that not being stable and having heartbreak is something that is hard to bear, okay? And sometimes when we so excited about things, we don't realize that, you know, step by step, things take time, okay? And other people may not realize that. But eventually your counterpart will realize that, and they're going to go down that path too and realize it, okay? So, we have the Three of Swords for position number 1. Heartbreak. Coming out of karmic debts, coming out of karmic relationships. Yeah, it's hard. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. We know that. We know situations, they kind of had you frazzled. It made you bring out those moments of feeling, you know, insecure. The Nine of Wands. It made you feel like, okay, is this person playing a game too? Are they going to be like the person that, you know, I used to know, that I used to talk to? Or is it something that, you know, I used to go through? So it made you go into the King of Swords, which you cut yourself off to communication for some of you. Now, for others of you, it goes a little different. I feel like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, here's a little story all about how my life got twisted, turned upside down. I like to take a minute, just sit right there and tell you how I came to Prince of a town called Bel-Air. Hey. But besides that, like, y'all, I know the whole, trust me, don't get me started. I know the whole theme song, okay? For some of you, the story is a little different, okay? We're going to get into that. Right now, let me speak on these, right? So, for some of you, you went through this heartbreak. It kind of emotionally shut you down because you were just living life with these insecurities where you didn't have that time, that place. You didn't have that emotional support that you needed. So it made you bottle up the insecurities and you were hiding behind them with just yourself. Well, along came the spider, right? And the spider is the new empress that you're looking to get involved with. And the empress is the one who brought those emotions out, which then in return, you went back into the King of Swords. So it was like you were playing this game of cat and mouse, and you went back into that moment of shutting down. Like, okay, wait, this person is bringing out those feelings of emotions that I secured, I hid, that I was waiting, you know, to fix on my own. But I'm not ready. Like, it was that moment of, but wait, I'm not ready, right? Well, it was a little shaky at the moment, you know? You weren't ready, right? And sometimes when we're not ready, we make rational decisions. We make irrational decisions, excuse me. And it was that moment like, okay, wait, hold on. I didn't mean to make that decision. I don't want to just jump into something that I'm not for sure of. But because someone was over here pulling on these heartstrings and they were still damaging your heart, not for sure if you were seeing this clearly because you were hurt and it was from past, but you weren't for sure if you were seeing that relationship clearly. You were still going back in between the two, between the Empress, and I would say that person was the Queen of Swords. Let's say that at that moment, that person was the Queen of Swords, because you would have had to been the King of Swords. So now this Empress is coming in, but don't get it twisted, because the person that came in that was the Empress, that person was hurt too. But they were giving their love all to you, not realizing that they were hurt too, okay? So they needed to transition and change and transform their life. But when you met each other, you didn't realize that you both flipped a switch to turn and jumpstart you both life into a better life, okay? So with that being said, because this is a whole story right here, okay, honey? Now, okay, we're going to put them off to the side right now. This Three of Swords is you trying to figure out how to fix and mend this Three of Swords. Because you didn't want to take this into something new. Because you already realized that this person that you trying to deal with, you didn't want to take this over here. Because as much as you wanted to move forward, you didn't want to be this type of person. To the person that you wanted to have this with. The Four of Wands. This stable foundation. This home life. For some of you, it involves marriage. So now you had to change things up. Right? The Knight of Pentacles. This is considered the slowest moving night in the day. So now you're making plans to, okay, let me get my life back on track. Let me start to make plans for the lovers. Let me start to put things together that seems, a lot logical, a lot better for what would seem better for an actual family, my actual life. And as things start to roll better, things start to get better. Yeah, you had to go back down to go back up, to go back down the roller coaster to back up. To now, you're at this point where you're the Page of Pentacles. Got something tangible, huh? And look, now his shirt all cut up. He got muscles. He got little muscles going on. He making long-term plans. He making long-term goals. The Page of Wands. Making decisions. Somebody is setting out. Somebody is ready to make decisions. Complete decisions. See, before, it's like, when you a kid, you have small plans, small goals. But as an adult, you have to think of the long haul. You can't just think of, okay, 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. You have to think of beyond. So now we go into thinking of beyond. We go into first step you can take towards achieving what you want. Now, it's supposed to only been one card, but sorry, y'all. I don't know. All of them just fell out. But we're going to just do that like that. I'm fine with it. So, this was the rain, okay? So, you see how things kind of cleared up? So, the rain would have been just the Three of Swords, okay? But that's okay. That was the rain. Now, we got to clear it up. So, we go into the drizzle, which is the first steps you can take towards achieving what you want. So what would have been the first steps? What is the first steps? Making a decision. The Two of Swords. So, make a decision. Two of Swords would be choosing what you want. You're not blindsided by anything because the ball is in your court. What do you want? So, you can bring yourself into this situation that you truly desire, because all I did basically was pull more cards on top of, so it basically clarified the Three of Swords, basically. Two of Swords, right? It's so funny because this person in this card has a blindfold, but I can see a little bit of their eyes. You know how somebody say you're playing victim, and it's not to say that you guys are playing victim, but you're kind of playing victim here. I'm going to keep it 100. You playing victim, bruh. Sis, you're playing victim. You're not the victim. Stop going with that mindset. You can come out of anything that you're in. At this point, you don't have to choose. You can have spiritual life and you can have love. Stop feeling like you always got to have that cutthroat decision. Because what you're going towards is all of that put together. That is amazing. Okay, so we go into clearing things up. What or who helps you? What or who helps you? Ooh, amazing. See? 2 cards fell out. The Star card and the Ten of Pentacles. Pentacles and the Star card. The Star card will be the divine and balance. We can say meditation. The Ten of Pentacles will be family. We can say close circles. You will know what family is. I'm not saying family has to be bloodline. No, that's not the case. People who you keep in your close circle. It could be the person you're trying to get involved with. That could be the person that will help you. It could be your spiritual circle. That'll be who will help you. Speak to your angels, baby. They are there to listen. Trust me when I tell you. Okay. And now we go into the sunshine. Best you can hope for. What's the best you can hope for? Okay. I actually like that. Ooh. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry. The best you can hope for is endings and taking a leap of faith. That is amazing. 10s. You have 2 10s on the board. That's endings, which is the Ten of Swords, which is this card, which is this card. And then you have the Fool card, taking a leap of faith into the unknown. That's actually like the aspiration card. So that's over here. And then we go into the rainbow. So let me just scoot these over just an inch. Okay. Now we go into the rainbow, which is short-term advice. Okay. Let's see. Short-term advice. Ooh. Okay. That is okay. Moving into higher commitment. That was different. That is short-term. Now, okay. So, hear me out with this. Short-term, moving into higher commitment, right? Boom. But if you think about it, right? So that would be like right here. That would be there. Okay. So if you think about it, moving into higher commitment. Okay. That could be a possible engagement. Weddings, all that. Okay. I ain't mad at it. I mean, it just literally goes around. That is amazing. It could be a higher commitment in spirituality too. So it doesn't necessarily have to mean like engagement if you aren't looking for love. This all could mean spirituality too. It could mean work for some of you because we do have pentacles on the board. Yeah. Okay, and for the last, well, okay, you know what? I'm going to take 2 because this was on top with that. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I'm going to take 3. So we have the Hierophant, the Chariot, and the 7 of Swords. So we have, with the Hierophant, higher commitment, the Chariot moving forward, and then walking away. So walking away from situations that no longer serve you, which helps you jet forward and move on, which is great. Which will be the situation from the 3 of Swords, so which is a great transition. And then the 6, which everybody knows at the end of a freaking rainbow, is, oh my goodness, whoo, okay, I just got chills, I'm sorry, is the Pot of Gold, which is a long-term outcome. And oh my goodness, these cards is amazing. The Wheel of Fortune and the 2 of Cups. Everything turning in your favor. Wow. And then the 2 of Cups. I don't think I need to say any more. Hot, steamy passion, attraction, like building. Oh my goodness. That's, and you know the rainbow goes over here, but I don't know if you guys can see it because I am in front of the camera. So I'm gonna just put it right here for now. Wow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this new spread. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If your bell notifications are not turned on, please turn your bell notifications on. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, please give this video a thumbs up. I will see you guys in the next videos. Have a great day. Bye.